Lineback, I don't care what you say. That last scene was so sweet, I wear the name Goro Link with pride now. Besides, I sink like a stone in water, so it's very fitting of me. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last time, we went into the Goron Temple and very quickly emerged with the Crimsonine, the second pure metal that we need in order to forge the Phantom Sword. You can see it right there. Cut up just like the Azurine obtained from the Inoki tribe. This time, starting off, Goron Village has some new things for us. We were told to stop by the chief's house on the way back from the dungeon, and so we shall. I'm very good at doing what I'm told, and that pushy little Goron likes telling people what to do. We're a match made in heaven. I don't need to take notes on this. I hope not, at least. I guess that was just a reflex reaction to having to take quizzes in here. I was just telling my father how we joined forces to defeat those creatures. Yeah, and it was awesome, wasn't it? You should tell him everything that happened to Goron. Like, man, dude, you guys here on Goron Island, you employ some good dungeon designers. Give those guys raises, man. They deserve them tenfold. Gongaron told me all about your efforts. To thank you, you can take the Crimsonine with you. It is our pure metal. I already decided I was going to do that without asking you, so I'm sorry. Boil, bake, or forge it. Whatever you like, for it is yours, brother. Delicious. All right, Goro Link. It has become clear to me that you stand tall and proud among us. This is difficult for me to say, but I believe the time has come for you to leave. As a parting gift, I will return the Goron fee you contributed to us, brother. Big Red Rupee, that's a slight profit of 59 rupees if I'm not mistaken. I added a bonus for you, a little something from the Goron people, because we didn't want to have to bother animating every individual rupee being given. I hope your pride only grows with time, brother. And that, my friends, is not all. For those hawk-eyed, there's prizes. We call them fish. Yes, we're going fishing. Not for fish. Can you go fishing? I guess fishing for compliments, yes. Answered my question in a matter of 1 second. Need to think before I speak a little more often than I do. There's a sectioned off area in this maze that we could do nothing with before. Finally found it! Only took 3 minutes, ouch. Secret hole. I even wrote it down and couldn't find it. And it's timed, because of course it is. Might be good to save a lot more of the walking for the Bombchu itself. Surprisingly easy to draw pathways for them. It doesn't really get it wrong, and it's very nice and easy to make it go exactly where you want. North or Southwestern Sea. I can understand getting east and west wrong, but seriously, I got north and south wrong. Been a while since we've had anything to do there. This red rupee respawns every time the map is entered, not like most digging spots out there. And shopping. Because all downtime's gotta have that. The reason why I purchased the quiver upgrade when I did is that after obtaining Bombchus and purchasing the quiver upgrade, it's replaced with a Bombchu bag upgrade for 1,000 rupees. I'll go for it straight away because I was feeling myself getting very close to my limit. 20 Bombchus now. Next, after purchasing that, it's a heart container for 2,000 rupees. I wish I could buy it, but I can't. Is that, how much health do we have now? Okay, missing 3 heart containers. So you are leaving us, Goro Link. It will be lonely here without you. Come back and visit us. Oh, don't cry, kid. You're gonna erode your skin. Did it, kid. The pure metal is all ours. Now we're a step closer to the treasure. I mean Tetra. Yeah. What are you talking about? You haven't helped at all. You've got some nerve, you glittery bit of whatever. We're all making sacrifices. Maybe it's just that time. That gives us something to look forward to, doesn't it, Lineback? Let's ship out and find the remaining pure metal. Why is Ciela not liking Lineback a recurring joke? Because it's another thing Ciela gets to repeat. There's lots to do in Sea. We're probably gonna be here doing treasure hunting and upgrading and all that good stuff that we do in the downtime between dungeons for the rest of our travels on the high seas today. Going Omega, starting things off in a big way. There's a spot to look for treasure right around there. Since when do I have 1 health on my salvage arm? I thought I just repaired this last time. I suck. What can I say? I'm a man of my word. I don't like this layout of Octomines. It's so easy to get trapped in that part if you're not going slow, and then I always misread how they're gonna go. I don't know, it just messes with my head, I guess. It's a weakness. Speaking of weaknesses, I'm really bad at hanging on to money. Speaking of being bad at hanging on to money, may as well live in the apartment that I bought for 1,500 rupees. It's gonna be fun explaining to Tetra that this is where we live now because Beetle tricked me into purchasing it. Finally got it right. It's not that hard, I'm just not very good at it. Doing infinity times better than 0 treasures. What do we got? What do we got? Just gotta get it open. Come on, crack that. Chain handrail. Already had one. Off to X number 2. What am I doing? Wrecking the salvage arm, man. Don't you get it? Horn chimney. Straight out of a child's imagination. Didn't have one of those, so we're breaking even on the goodness today. We have more than 50% of the ship parts, so those are good odds. The traveler ship is right nearby, and it's a new day. Grotesque eye infection, what do you see? Wait, what did he It's something we already want. They want a pearl necklace again. For this next bit, we were told to come back to DS Island at a later point. That was a later point, and it just so happens to be the correct later point. Getting the Crimsonine is the prerequisite for this, so on to DS Island. Before any new business, there's something we gotta fix. This is the coolest thing. Remember that chest that appeared right up here? And I had no idea what made that appear? I was just like, huh, that's kind of funny. I wonder why that showed up right when it did. I didn't kill any enemies. It's because I was standing on the mic and I shouted into it. I can't get Link to do the animation again, unfortunately. But that's what does it. I've always just happened to be talking or in the back of a moving car when playing this part, so I never knew that. I always thought it was really weird that that chest spawned in and just didn't think anything of it. But wow, that's cool. That's such a great attention to detail, and I could see somebody missing that for a long time, but it's a clever kind of puzzle that I can't get mad at. A special challenge called the Goron game will be opening here soon. What do you mean opening soon? What? Why? I thought that opened right now. Ha, different shape, DS. See what you did there, Lineback. Okay, well, this day got significantly less exciting right then and there, but we'll still make it work. Well, I got ahead of myself on that one, so how about something that I'm behind on doing? By going back to the Great Ice Field on the Isle of Frost. So you know about Harrow Island, right? It's this small island west of here. Whoa, where did that come from? I didn't even know I knew that. Whoa, I'm smarter than I thought. The Yook tribe are friendly now and can all be talked to. Trying to swallow you whole like that was really uncalled for. They're very earthbound-like in how they react. I ate so many bombs. Oh, my stomach. Oh, they're just very comedic, and this looks like something you'd see straight out of Earthbound. One of the advantages of being this hairy. I think you're the last one? Oof, my head hurts. It's like my brain is being controlled by some evil force. Now that I'm back to normal, I feel pretty good. This is kind of awkward, but sorry if I tried to eat you. Well, I hate to tell you, but under the influence of Gygus, you made your entire village blue. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time and money on paint undoing that. And, okay, stand on top of this one. Rope over to it. And we walk all the way around to see that there is a chest up there. Chest can be grappled onto. And inside this chest, I'm sure it's nothing important. It's a big green rupee. Still a good secret to be aware of, but it wasn't totally the end of the world that I didn't get it first time around, but thank you to all who pointed it out. Gonna do the emphasized X. and go to the non-emphasized X that is still red, so it is extreme even without the underline. Bright Hull! Every time. Every time. I never thought I'd be so upset to be getting free boats. Jolene, I saw him first. He's mine. He's mine, I say. Do whatever else you want. Just don't take my beetle. Oh, not what I intended to imitate, but wow. This here is the Regal Ring. The only treasure we've yet to obtain in any capacity. It is the most valuable treasure of them all, regardless of your save file versus your friends. No matter what, this is worth a lot. The treasure teller pays $2,500 for it, which, by the way, Beetle's treasures are no longer a ripoff. They're always going to turn a profit because of our discount now from our membership. But the Ho-Ho tribe, if they want Regal Rings, will pay 3,000 rupees for one. This can be a great way to make money. I just can't do it right now. Demon Prow, 140 rupees. If we don't have that, that's a good price. I already have one, so it doesn't matter. The other one is... Good, it's not a Bright Hull, a Fear Cannon. Don't have one. I feel like I always end up with the demon ship just because the parts are cheap. I think ship part prices are also randomized every save file, but it seems like every time that I've ever played through this, which is a good 3 or 4 times throughout my life, I always just end up with the demon parts. 24, get that up to 50 points and become a gold member. I do love gold. I love gold. All right, Jolene exists. You staller, Beetle. Whoa! It'd be funny if the torpedo just went through him and cat to us. We're almost a Merkay. Haha! So long, sucker! No, 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 no! Don't get me as soon as I touch. Wow, that stuns you for a very long time. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Yes! There's no way she'll find us in this very small village of 5 houses. Yeah, what do you think of that? The house on, or the shop on Merkay is exactly the same as the one on Goron Island and the one on Molita Island. So all of those now sell the heart container. It's been a while since we've been to this part of the island. I thought I'd check in with Oshus and see if maybe he has anything new to say, and if not him, then the man who gives the hints. Sorry for keeping my secret so long, Link. Truly, I am the Ocean King. I didn't want to make waves, so to speak, not until the right time. And that is because you are our only hope. Let me share my wisdom. There is only one way to beat Bellamy. Let's get the fandoms over. All counting on you, Link. How about the man with all the hints? You seem to be a smart guy, always dispensing wisdom. Cleared out the rocks. I can go to the garden of my dreams. Why was to fetch seeds for me? Oh, the possibilities. I ran across this while tilling my field. Why don't you take it, buddy? Pink coral. Come such a long way since everything began on this beach. I've come here to reminisce and to let the waves drown out your collective booze because we're going to the Temple of the Ocean King. If you did not get all the way down to the bottom floor of the Temple of the Ocean King as I did on the previous visit, the story will now prompt you to come back here and get that Northwestern Sea chart with the additional time that you now have in the Phantom Hourglass. There is that teleporter that you can use to get back to roughly where we were on the previous visit without going to the Northwestern Sea chart to make things a little bit easier. But I've alluded to a few times now that I don't like that teleporter, and I think that it does not absolve the Temple of the Ocean King from the criticism that I have of retreading the same ground is kind of annoying. I can now get into that. Remember how we went down to the first floor, and there was something to use the grappling hook for, and it was a proper collectible that is used to upgrade Link's capabilities? That's a recurring thing. I am back here because even though I did do the challenge to get the Northwestern Sea chart, they hide collectibles for the new items we've gotten, namely the bomb shoe this time, on the early floors that you would have skipped had you used the teleporter. This is completely counterintuitive to put in a fast travel system and encourage the player to use it and then put collectibles that require you to retread the early floors anyway, so that if you use the teleporter system, you're not getting important items and you're not getting all that you could, in addition to not getting as good of a time as you possibly could when clearing the later floors when you don't know what's coming up. Not only that, but say that this is your first time playing, you don't know what the items you have yet to obtain actually do, and unless it's a repeat playthrough or you're very diligent with rechecking your notes later on for other dungeon floors, you're not gonna know this. I'll give you that that's more of a person-to-person basis, and maybe it didn't happen to you, but I'd say that that's a pretty common scenario. I don't recommend that you use the teleporter, because you miss out on precious time for clearing the temple. You miss out on wisdom gems. These are collectibles that everyone wants because they're gonna give Link all sorts of new powers. On my first playthrough, true story, I finished the game thinking I was being extremely diligent with checking over everything, and there were still tons of gems that I was missing, and I was thinking, is there some island I never discovered that was uncharted, that had multiple collectibles on it, or did I miss a side game or something? And then I went and looked it up, and I'm like, okay, I got that one, got that one, got that one. And when I saw that later items spawn in chests on the first half of the Temple of the Ocean King, I could not believe what I was reading. The temple itself is not that bad. I've said this before many times. It's just all these weird decisions that bring it down for me, and it's why I feel like the big negative reputation that it has is not totally unearned. Now, Post-it is a post that I had marked on the map, yet never came back for. There is a good reason for that. And it's not just because I hate Post-it notes. It is because you can link these two together and not have them burn, go into the human slingshot, and skip the entire floor. That's hinted at from one of the skeletons, but it's something that I didn't realize for a while. Even with that hint, I wasn't sure what he was talking about. That is cool. That's a good way to skip ahead of things. Bomb Chew gets used on this secret hole to press the switch. Give me that, and do these bones have anything new to say? You can snatch things up with that device you have there. Just be careful that a phantom doesn't catch you. He's telling us about the grappling hook, because normally the grappling hook would be obtained second if you were doing the dungeons in the intended order, but I gotta be real, I like the order that we did things in. I think it was much, much better this way. I like the grappling hook a lot better as an item. It gets you a lot more things than the bomb chews do. It's a lot more useful for fighting. I can wholeheartedly say it was a good decision doing things in the order that we did, and I would recommend it to anyone. By using the small key, we can go into this door that we never have before. Seriously, did not mean for that to rhyme. We dig up this, hit the switch, and access this long-awaited chest containing a treasure map. Oh, right over by the fast travel point, too. Nice and convenient, completely unlike the place it was hidden in. That's every single collectible that can be obtained with the bomb shoes inside the Temple of the Ocean King, how you get down there very, very quickly, and also how you leave as quickly as you came in, because there's a teleporter just up the stairs from that last floor where we got the key. If you need help on how to get the Northwestern Sea chart, because you did not achieve the challenge last time, want a guide, but don't want to go digging for whatever video I did that, don't worry, I'm here for you. Click on the card in the upper right corner of the video right now to go to that section of that video. And don't worry about losing your place in this one, because Link's got you covered. Just click on the link at the bottom of the video description of that video that I just linked to, and you'll return to this timestamp no problem at all. What? Are you kidding me? She was still there? She was waiting all that time? Mega! So long! Fear my powers of wind! I am the hero of winds. You do not mess with me or my stubby little legs. I like saying that a lot lately. That wasn't even where I wanted to teleport to. Wow, I made that cool symbol look lame. No wonder it rejected it. There we go. That's the Squeeze me? I said... Hello? What do you mean no? Give me the thing! Other way, maybe? W, overline? Nope. What is your major malfunction, you GBA cartridge made of stone? Come on! I guess Game Boy Advance wasn't known for handwriting recognition. If that worked, if that doesn't take us to another one. Are you kidding? Yeah, looks just like it. Nailed it. I was thinking that was gonna take us to, I don't know, maybe Molita Island, because it looks a little similar to that one, but no, all those other ones, no good. That one, on the other hand, nope, did it perfectly. They've been spot on with the handwriting recognition, especially for the time. I guess this is just the one symbol that doesn't work very well, and it's the exception to the rule. Our last treasure is more Sand of Hours, 1 minute to be precise. And that's all the treasure hunting we can do in all the waters that we've previously explored. And I think that's a great note to go out on. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. The final corner of the world has appeared. See you guys then.